Alright, so after having a great lunch out at Denman with some amazing people, I ended up coming over to Hoxton because I had a bit of a plan today. And I'm going to finally do something I said I'd do 3 years ago and ride the Bridle Track. Now, I like staying at Hoxton because there are so many really cool shops. Like the Globe Hotel is quite nice to stay at, but the Saffron Kitchen and Cafe, you got tanks and tailpipes, you got some really cool shops that are definitely just worth a visit. Here we go. 34 Ks. And more of the same again, some pretty cool bends. Blind, you can't see over the top, which makes them a bit scary at times. Turn off to go to Mudgee, but this is coming into Hill End itself. Now it is owned by the National Parks and Wildlife Service, which is great, means because it's all heritage listed, so it means it will remain untouched. Well, let's hope it does anyway. That category never changes. It shouldn't, but it's a big part of our history, the Gold Rush era. I've done another video a while back. It's almost 3 years to the day, just talking about Hill End and having an explore tour. The link can be found up here. They're up at 9 AM. Let's go grab a coffee. But I'll just park out the front here. Pub's not open yet, but that's all right. Get a coffee and a cake, and then away we go. Alright, so I always like going down this way, just for a bit of a squiz past. There is a bit of family history here, go back 5 generations, and my family had a butcher shop down there, or great-great-grandparents had a butcher shop down there. Something my grandmother told me stories quite often about. I do love coming down here, it is pretty. Anyway, get a quick photo. Alright, and away we go. Original Bridle Track, 1.3 kilometres. Alright, let's just follow that. Change mode to Enduro, and away we go. So this is the original Bridle Track. I don't know what that means. Let's follow it for a bit. There's signage up ahead by the look of it. Let's see, what does it say? Kissing Point, Bridle Track, there we go. Let's do it. We'll check everything out. So, Oh, looks like a dead end. Hill end and split rock. I don't think that's where I want to go. Yeah. Alright, that was interesting. Let's go back to actually do the proper part. Alright, let's go up the proper one this time. Hopefully there's signage. Ah, here it is. Look at that. Big sign. Four-wheel drive only. No guardrail. Steep edges. Steep inclines. Falling rocks. All the good stuff. Extreme caution. Alright, so when we get to the gravel road, I'll put it into enduro mode. We're just going to take our time. I don't think we'll go much faster than this. Now it's meant to be 52 kilometres from go to whoa. And here we go. Mode to enduro. Clutch out. There we go. And we're just going to cruise along at this speed, I think. I don't need to go fast. Apparently it's quite steep in sections. Also the tyres on this one, they're okay off-road, but that's a big drop over the side, so I'm going to go to the middle a bit, stay away from the edge as much as I can. Yeah, it's bumpy. Not too bad, not terrible. That's probably about as fast as I'm going to go. You can see why people get here and put the drones out, because the view is spectacular, but it does get a bit blocked by the trees. Good for being here in person, not so good for sharing with the viewers. Wow, look at that. Stunning. Anyway, we're just going to cruise along. Always bumpy. Anyone who says it's not bumpy is just lying. There's rocks everywhere. I got excited for a second. I thought we were stopping near the water, but nah, not to be. Alright, I've got here Turon Crossing Reserve. Alright, campers, take your rubbish with you. So there is a camp track down there, and we'll come back to that later. I think you might get a better view of it up here anyway. But apparently there's heaps of campsites along here. You can, I'm not sure if you have to, if they cost anything or not. This part of the road's a lot better, just down near the water. Oh, might have my first crossing, or water crossing. Nothing too bad there. And a slightly steep hill getting the hell out of here. Whoop. Lost the camera. Might put it away shortly. I don't want to get it damaged. Yeah, we'll pull over up here. She's come loose. Cave hole reserve, that'll do. Well, no. So much no right there. What am I whinging about? It's not too bad. Apart from the camera falling down. Alright, we're going to put this camera away. It's just too rough for it. Don't know if you can see how steep that is, but that's what I come down. If I'd known it was that steep, I probably would have chickened out. Anyway, we'll take a run along here. You can see where there's nice campsites just down there. It'd be beautiful. Would have been beautiful last night, but getting close to single digits. I prefer comfy hotel room, especially when I haven't had much sleep. That is a lot steeper than I thought. Anyway, Beaver does it easy. The rider, not so much. Alright, let's keep going. So this section of road, right near the rock face, and in between the rock face and the water, not too bad, but nowhere near as bad as going down that hill. Lots of loose rocks though, so that's alright. Don't know if you heard that rock firing out from the tyre. But I wouldn't be going much faster than this. And why would you bother? You're only going to miss stuff. And what's the point of it if you're just going to race straight past it? Move across to this side. And we'll just keep pay attention to the road, Matt. That's the problem. You're trying to look at all this pretty scenery. You need to be paying attention to the road, because if you don't, you could end up down there. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Just stunning. Oop. Pay attention. Mini rockfall. That's pretty cool. It's rockfall still. So that's where the old road used to come from. Alright. Oh. Have a look at that. Stunning view. Alright, so Mudhound's Bluff. It seems whenever we go up and down is when the road's at its roughest. Down the bottom, it's quite nice. Alright, here we go. You can feel the bike, it's really spitting out the rocks at the back. It's saying not to stop, but oh, it's so tempting. Wait till we get to the top, I think. And once it levels out, it's quite nice, but going up hills, oh, this is fine. Set on flats and it's fine, but going up and down hills, it's at its roughest. Although this part doesn't look too bad. It still rattles you, doesn't it? give it a bit of a squirt. See if we can get over a lot of these bumps. Going around the bend I'm going to go a bit easier, but up the hill I'm a bit afraid to give it a bit. Looking for the flattest part. Oh, look at this. Oh wow. I'm going to go and get a photo. Screw it. Oh, yep. Make the most of it. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's look at that. Absolutely stunning. Oh. Feel that front wheel slide a little bit. Apply a bit of brake. Not the place to do it. Back to first. A bit of engine braking. Oh. Oh, she's rough. Oh, she's rough. Definitely four-wheel drive territory. Or territory with better suspension. Well, the GS is doing fine. Alright, down the hills we go. I can tell you, it's a lot steeper than it looks. Alright, the nice covered section there, but there's a nice chair over here. It looks like it's in shade, which makes sure there's no biteys there. And looking pretty good. Alright. Alright, so my first mistake was I didn't pack water. I should have packed at least a litre or two, and rookie mistake. Actually, not a rookie mistake, unforgivable mistake. You should have water with you at all times when you're riding, because due to the nature of the gear you wear, you're going to get hot, sweat, and you need to replenish lost fluid, and I made that mistake. Second mistake, I probably should have packed some my off-road gloves that I used to use on the trail bike. I think that would have been better. Hands wouldn't have got as hot, and I wouldn't have reverted to not wearing gloves. I know, naughty Matt. Other mistakes, well, that's pretty much it. They're the main two. Always allow for more time than what you think it's going to take. You never know what's out there, but it's been fantastic. The view itself is amazing. You never get sick of it, and I've absolutely enjoyed every minute of riding through here. Anyway, I'm going to have a rest for a few minutes, and then I'm going to suit up and head back, or keep heading into, sorry, head back. I'm going to suit up in a few minutes, and I'm going to head towards Bathurst. Now, if there's an opportunity to turn off and head home to do that, I will, but I want to follow the bridle track to the end, and then we'll see where we go from there. Now, this section I can see why people go, oh, it's too smooth. I'm not complaining at all. So you can make up a bit of time through here. Kidna. Check out the little fella. Not startling. Check it out. Hello, little fella. Cool. Hello, gals. Best behaviour. It's only loose gravel, so you can. I feel more confident travelling a bit quicker along here. But crests left. Look at that. Oh. So there's a right hand turn. Boxridge Road, that'd be Tapting. We're going to Bathurst. That is probably the end. Potentially the end of the gravel road. This is nice. Well, there you have it. It takes about a bit over an hour and a half to do that whole thing. That includes stops, all sorts of, and a bit of a break, so not too bad. So factor in the ride would take you about an hour and a half, then just figure out how long you want to stay there. You could easily add a couple of hours just sitting back and enjoying the peace and quiet. It really was good. Anyway, then reward yourself heading into Bathurst with this nice ride. Pretty cool. But it is some sharp corners. And that's probably the official end of the bridle track, I would say, because now we're 16 k's out of Bathurst, which is where I'm heading, and I'm heading home. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this vid, check out one of my other off-road adventures right here.